So here we are on the Irving woodlot. We are on the side that isn't explored very well. Most people are on the other side where they walk their dogs, mainly unleashed. It's the only trail system that I know of that people don't mind you walking your dogs off leash. A lot of dog walkers over there. So this is just outside of Fredericton South towards New Maryland, just past Costco. And you'll see the trail system on the left and on the right. And we are on the right. Initially, there was over 3,000 acres here that was obtained by the UNB, University of New Brunswick, when it was established in 1765 or maybe 85. And don't quote me on this, but I'm sure it was probably obtained through some deal with the natives, because back then this area was mostly native settlements. Again, don't quote me on that, but we're talking the 1700s, okay? So, there wasn't a lot of, besides the Acadian, the French that came in from Quebec, and then we had the Mayflower and some other boats that come in from Britain and Ireland to settle the East Coast, mainly the coastal areas, and we're central here. So, yes, so it was obtained when the University of New Brunswick was established. Pretty sure we're talking 1785 or 1765. I think 1785, and it was about 3,200 hectares. We call it acres here. And now through commercial development, that has been brought down to around 650, 625 acres. Damn it, I just found a tick. Okay, so it is mainly used for silviculture, forestry students, forestry management, forest rangers, forest development, and recently arts and sciences has been involved here, and I think the Hugh John Fleming Forestry School may train their students here too, and that is like for surveyors and how to, the science behind it of different tree diseases, things like that. They did have an attack of I think it was a spruce beetle or the pine beetle, that, as you can see, did a lot of damage. Isn't that a cool rock? Look, it's almost like somebody set it there on purpose. As you can tell, it caused a lot of damage. But it's healing itself. Nature does that. And we had a big storm come through here and knock a lot of trees over. But as you can see, it's a beautiful trail to walk. There's many, many trails to go on here, and they all connect, and they all come out to a highway, so it's hard to get lost on this side. Nice little brook. So they, of course, the big companies are trying to come in and develop the site, and that would be such a shame because we've already lost 2,500 acres, and it's such a beautiful place, and it's just outside the city. So when you come here, it's like a big nerve pill. It's like you're in another world. The stress is gone. Being somebody that grew up in the country, I've lived off the grid in a cabin, no heat lights, no, it was just a stove, and we had the luxury of propane. But yeah, we were off the grid, and I loved it. I still do. And of course, Cooper loves it too. So anyway, I'm losing my track of thought here, but anyway, this area, it supports a lot of diverse ecosystems, habitats for endangered species, all of that. Fredericton recently designated the area for residential development, and thankfully progress has been very slow. We don't want to turn this into a concrete jungle. No. There is a ghost story behind the area, and it is of a person called, I think it's Aunt May or something like that. I don't know. She roams the area, including the woodlot, the rich history with some old buildings, potentially is haunted. It's the resident ghost, a friendly old lady who haunts the mansion, the woodlots, students' residence, reportedly cleaning up after students and ensuring their well-being. That's according to backyard history. The ghost is said to be searching for a letter, and her last name Voice is familiar to Frederictonians due to the Fredericton Farmers Market. Now that is something that you should see. It's amazing. It's a big, big farmers market. They have everything. While the specific ghosts of the UNB woodlot may not be a single, well-defined entity, the stories and beliefs surrounding the area contribute to the general aura of a haunted place. The UNB campus and its history of the old buildings provide a fertile ground for these tales, according to the story of the resident ghost, with its details of a friendly spirit and her search for the letter adds to the local folklore. I read that. So, the mosquitoes are literally picking me up and carrying me away for lunch. So yeah, if you're ever to come here, make sure you bring the bug spray. This side of the trail has some swampy areas, and yeah, so mosquitoes, we humans are on the menu. But as you can tell, it's a beautiful trail system. You could literally drive a car through here. So mountain biking, even scooters, you could go through here. You have to watch for maybe a fallen tree once in a while, but they're few and far between. Like I said, there's many trails that are this big that connect to other trails, and they all eventually bring you out to a highway system. So although it's possible to get lost, it would be hard to, especially if you know how to read the sun, or if you have a compass. You keep it on north or west, and you would eventually come out to one highway or the other. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to be. The other side, there's a lot of people that walk their dogs, jog, do their thing there. It's easier to get lost there. It is a more, I guess, pretty site. You've seen some of my videos from there, and there's just, there's like more water and rock formations and tighter trails, and more to see. There's walking bridges, things like that. But if you want to get away from it all, then you come to this side. It's just outside Fredericton South. On your way to New Maryland, you pass Costco, and one's on the left and the other's on the right. And if you want this trail system, you go to the right. If you want more people and more of a man-made kind of trail system, then you go to the left. This is basically roads that, probably woods roads, that were built years ago, and they've just been maintained enough by the students to keep them as roads and not grown up like that. So yeah, it's just this is off the grid here. This is nature at its finest. So anyway, I think I'll stop the video here. Of course, this is Cooper's adventure. He has an appointment at the vet Friday for his hip. See what happens. And but I thought I'd give you a little tourism video for all you nature lovers. If you are coming to Fredericton, check out the UMV Woodlot Trail. Okay, say goodbye, Coop. Okay, he's just gonna keep on going.